Staci Layne Wilson here with womeninhorror.com, and I am with the amazing designer, Heather
Thomas.
I absolutely love your Scathed clothing line. I'm a new devotee. I'm seeing it for the first time tonight. Tell me a little bit about your inspiration, because to me the show felt Phantom of the Opera-esque.
Yeah, so the inspiration for this collection is like a Gothic, edgy vibe. It comes from the idea that we all have this dark side of us that comes out. Sometimes it comes out at night, sometimes it comes out on the weekend. But this was the idea of expressing like a little bit of that other side of you in a glamorous way. Yeah.
And how long did you work on this collection for? It's so stunning and so intricate. All the amazing like beadwork, and you've got the veils, and you've got the whole look.
Thank you. Yes, we make each piece by hand here in Las Vegas. We hand bead, hand stitch. So each piece is different. It takes a different amount of time. This was a combination of a little bit of two collections from this past year. And sometimes it can take a week, sometimes it can take 3 weeks to make a piece, but that's what makes them so special. So I'm glad that you picked up on that.
And yeah, where do you get your inspiration for each piece? Because they're all so different. You've got almost like the woman in mourning, and then you've got the sexy siren. There's a great deal of variety.
So the inspiration for these pieces is the Grim Reaper, actually. It comes from the idea of the ancient version of the Grim Reaper, which is actually like an angel. It's an angelic presence. It's a beautiful presence. And nowadays we don't think of it like that. So we think of it as like scary thing, but really it has a history of so much beauty. So I wanted to show the different sides of, some people think Gothic fashion has to be really dark and brutal, but it can also be really elegant and intellectual and beautiful, and I wanted to show that with this collection. So.
You absolutely pulled that off. Now, what is your background in fashion before coming up with Scathed?
I went my whole life making jewelry by hand, so I learned all kinds of different techniques, artisan techniques of jewelry, and then decided to use those techniques in clothing and developed this brand based off of like wearable jewelry and wearable art.
And so are you a fan of horror movies and Gothic books?
I love horror movies. I'm a sucker for horror movies. I've been waiting for really good ones to come out, so if you have any recommendations, let me know. My husband's not the biggest fan of horror movies, so I have to watch them alone, but that's okay too. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Don't forget that Guillermo del Toro has Frankenstein coming.
I cannot wait to see that. It looks beautiful. The colors are stunning. The cinematography is stunning, and it's all about those little details. So in the movies, in fashion, in art, that's what's important. So I'm stoked to see it.
Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate your time, and good luck with the line, and let folks know where they can find you on the web and social media.
Yes, thank you so much for being here to see my collection. You can find it on scatedfashion.com on the website. Otherwise, Instagram and TikTok is _scathed_.
Thank you so much.